Hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Hope it's going well. Doing a little dirt racing. First dirt race. I did run one midget race like 2 or 3 days ago, but I pretty much haven't ran any dirt since NARC. And since NARC starts back up next week, figured I might want to try to knock some of the rust off. And it's been a crazy weekend, and so I was like, you know what? I'm going to do a live stream, see if I can have some fun. What's up, Zach? So, here we are. That's pretty much it. Gonna load up the old insider setup here, and we're running pro lates right now. After this, I don't know. We'll see what else we've got after this. Maybe I'll even run a winged sprint car. As much as I can't stand those things, maybe I'll even run one of those. You never know. So, we'll see. But I just wanted to do a live stream for fun. This week I'll be finally get the trailer back on Wednesday, thank God. And I'm gonna be redoing my whole office in here and rebuilding my PC and all a bunch of stuff. And so I was like, oh, let's do a live stream before I do all that stuff. And
we have a slow car up high.
So here we are. I wonder if I know anybody in this race. There was like 40 people registered. And judging by the strength of field, I'm in the top split. What's up, Jaden? Missed me? Yeah, I figured I'd do one tonight. I don't know if I'll do any more the rest of this week with me redoing my office here. And me rebuilding my computer this week. I was supposed to have already had that done, but I've been redoing my parents' house, and it's been a lot of work. I've had to I had to fix the tape in the mud on the sheetrock, and then I had to retexture everything, and then painted everything, and it was 3 different, there was 3 of the walls were one color, then there was an accent wall another color, and then the trim was white and the ceiling was white, so yeah, the tape, it was just a lot of work, man. I've been working like crazy. And then top it off, because my parents are paying me to do this work, right? It's like, look, they're like, hey, Tommy, you know how to do this, we'll pay you, right? We're going to give our money to somebody, might as well give it to you, but we can still save money having you do it as opposed to hiring, a professional people to come in and do it. And I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. I could use the extra cash. So I spent all this time working to make this extra money. And then 2 nights ago, let's see, what's today? Today is Monday. So Saturday night, I was in Live Oak. with my wife and my kids. I spent the night out there. I was coming back early yesterday morning, because I had a lot of work to do. I had to get all the insider stuff done. I hadn't had any of the insider stuff even started. And so it's like 3:30 in the morning. I wake up, and what's up, Justin? What's up, Brandon? And what's up, Lavelle? And I wake up, grab my stuff, and I walk outside, get in my car. It's like 3:30 in the morning. Now I've got an 03 Honda Accord, okay? Put my key in, I start it up, and all of a sudden it's like, wah! Like, I mean, just screaming loud. I'm like, what the, like, did I just literally blow a hole in my block? Like, I was like, dude, how is my car that loud? Right? If you've ever heard a Honda before, they're not loud. And I was like, my God, what the hell, man? And like my check engine light, nothing was on. And dude, the car ran perfectly fine when I parked it the day before. So I turn it off, pop the hood, I grab my phone, you know, my flashlight on my phone, and I turn on the, you know, the flashlight, got the hood popped, and I'm looking under the hood and everything, and I'm like, dude, I don't see anything wrong. Everything looks fine. I'm like, but man, what the hell? Why does my car sound like that? What's the deal? I'm like, man, maybe something happened to my exhaust, you know? And so I look underneath, and my freaking catalytic converter's gone. In the middle of the night, somebody had climbed under my car and with the sawzall had cut out and stole my catalytic converter. Can't freaking believe it, man. And my sister-in-law, who ended up, you know, when I started the car, she heard how loud it was. It woke her up. She came outside and she was like, what's going on? And I'm like, somebody stole my catalytic converter. She's like, oh my God. She's like, I heard something last night. And she goes, but I kept looking outside. I didn't see anything. I go, well, you know, Jesse, they're under the car and there's a curve right here. There's no way you're going to see them. They were literally underneath the car. And so somebody stole my freaking catalytic converter. I'm so mad, dude. Oh my God, it makes me so mad. Because here's the deal. The car's only worth like $2,500, right? Like if I was going to sell the car, it's like $2,500. It's a good car. It's my commuter car, basically. It runs really good. It's dependable, right? But it's not something I want to invest a ton of money in, right? And now it doesn't have a freaking catalytic converter. And because it's on the cheaper side, I don't carry full coverage insurance on it. I carry liability because we have 3 cars. We've got my wife's Tahoe, we've got an 08 Honda Accord, and then we've got my 03 Accord, right? So I've got full coverage on the other vehicles because they're much nicer, and then I've got liability on mine because my car that I've got is actually a salvage title. It was actually salvaged. And so now I gotta buy a catalytic converter for it. And a catalytic converter for that car in the great state of California, because it can't just be federal EPA, you know, official. It has to be, you know, CAPA or whatever the heck it is. It has to be like California and Colorado official EPA, which is like twice as much. And so they're like $1,200 freaking dollars for a catalytic converter, man. Oh my God, drives me nuts. Zach, is that you? Are you in this race? You are in this race, man. You didn't tell me you were in this. I didn't even see where I qualified. Where did I qualify? Not good. 14.9. You know what drives me nuts? When I built this setup, I was on a 15% track with default weather, and I was turning 14.5s with this setup. And then I come out into a race and I turn a 14.9 for no other reason than I sucked. I didn't drive a good line. Go get him, Zach. Yeah, well, see, the thing is catalytic converters up to a certain year, the new ones don't have it, but they have platinum in them. So they can cut out your catalytic converter, take it to a scrap yard, and make like $500 in scrap because of the platinum in it.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh! What's up, Outlaw fan? What it's like to be Tommy in real life edition. Yeah, it's, look, man, it's not all bad, right? Like, life is good. You know, life is good. I just, it's just, between all this crap with my trailer, which drives me nuts, you know, we're just now gonna finally get it back this Wednesday. More than 2 months they've had it. Are you kidding me? And now my catalytic converter, I just, it just, yeah. Yep, that's what they do. Guy just got busted where I am, had 13 caddies on him. Yeah, see, Laval, and I hope I'm saying that right. It makes me want to, like, I want to get in my car at midnight and just drive around looking under people's cars to find these guys. And then when I find them, I want to take them and curb stomp them. Like, that's how mad I am. It just drives me nuts. Yeah, see, they have see, actually where I was at, there are cameras, not at our house, but the school is directly across the street, and they've got cameras right on that corner of the school that face my house. And so the cops are going to look at it and see if they can see anything, if they can find anything. I'm hoping that my catalytic converter's gone. There's nothing that's gonna, I'm not gonna get it back. It's not, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just out on that. I just hope they catch them, because I already told the officer. The officer's like, if we find a suspect, do you want to press charges? I'm like, yes, I want to press the fullest amount of charges that I possibly can, and then I want to sue them for, you know, stress. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to take them to the cleaners, because that there's not much that I hate more than a thief. Like, I really can't stand that, man. I really can't stand that. It's why I dislike tweakers so much. Like, you could be a heroin-using murderer and SOB, and I will let you in my house before I let a tweaker in my house, because a tweaker will straight rob you blind and then help you look for the stuff that they stole from you. Right? Like, that's what they do. And I hate that, man. To me, stealing, it's like lying, and I can't stand it.
Line up on the outside road now. Pit road is closed. Catch the one car.
So yeah, anyways, that's been my last couple of days. Might hop in that 410 now, Kenny. Kenny, if there is a...
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
Where are the 360s at this week? Are they at anywhere fun? After this late model race, I'll do a 360 race if it's at a fun track. I will do that.
Get ready.
Much as I can't stand them. I'm really hoping the patch this week is the new tire model, although I'm sure it's not.
Green flag, green flag. Inside, clear low, clear low. Inside, clear
Snow
low,
plowed
clear
up the
low.
track.
Inside. You're up top, 3 wide. Hold your line. You're You're all clear. Clear all around. You got one outside. Stay low.
Crap.
You're clear high. Clear high.
Shit. I don't know who I just bumped there, man.
You got one outside. All clear, all clear. 5 to go at the line.
Ah, dude, I don't even want to finish, man. I feel so bad about that. Because I doored that guy turning in, dude.
Alright, man. 2 to go.
Who is that? 168. Who was that guy?
Alright, man. It's white flag this time by. 1 more to go.
Bo Krebs.
That's it. Go. Checker flag.
Oh my god, these guys just don't quit talking. I want to do something real quick. Fix that a little bit.
Alright, man. Line up on the outside row now. Pit road is closed. Catch the hey car.
That's the one thing I hate about these cars, man. If you're next to somebody and you go to turn, like, just because they're so big, you just, like, your back end's got to go somewhere. And I just knocked that dude right off the track, man. Oh, it's Charlotte? They're at Charlotte? Oh, I'll do the 360s at Charlotte. I love Charlotte. I'll definitely do that. I'll definitely do that.
Get ready.
What is there, 5 of us? Why are we doing a Consolation?
The pace car is
Is
in.
one of us going home?
Green flag, green flag. 10 to go at the line. Pit road is now open. Inside, all clear, all clear. You got one inside. Still there? Hold your line. Clear low, clear low.
Since I hit that dude in the heat race, I'm going to give him room. Not going to knock that dude. I put on my feature setup thinking this was the feature, dude.
You're on the bottom 3 wide. You're in 3rd place. You're clear high, clear high.
I put on my feature setup. I thought this was the feature. It's the freaking Consolation.
All clear, all clear.
My car's a little tight.
5 left to go.
No, Zach, stay on the track. I needed to start in the back of the feature. Like I said, I gotta knock the rust off, man. Spending all that time on the pavement. You need to get back onto the dirt side of things.
Two to go this time by. Good job, man. Back in third. Great job, driver. All right, man. White flag. One more left to go. Slow car ahead. Go high. Slow car down low. There's the checker.
Okay, well, I've already got the feature set up in, so don't need to worry about changing that. I lean like crazy, LaBelle. I lean like crazy. That's what I do. I don't know why my FPS is so low. That's kind of driving me crazy. I updated my driver today. My NVIDIA driver, and ever since I did that, my FPS has been cut in half, and it's driving me nuts. Zach said, I think if you survive, you get a top 5 in this one. Why am I texting you? I can just talk to you here in the stream. Well, good luck, Zach. All we got to do is survive, man.
All right, man.
I'm going to hook the chain to you and follow you to the front.
Catch the 6 car.
I am the number 11 car, so, I mean, dude, if I got a top 5 in this race, I'd be so stoked. Thanks, Justin.
All right,
This
man,
is a stacked field. I mean, the guys that are directly in front of me are 4 and 5K. Not counting Zach. Zach's 5K too. And here I am at 2,600. Alright, here we go.
Alright, man. The pace car is in. Green, green, green. Outside. All clear, all clear. Outside. Go high. Go high.
Oh!
Stay low. You're clear high. Clear high. Alright, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Past the 14. Past the 14. Past the 14. Past the...
You'll probably notice how you don't see any voices talking right now. I disabled my chat when I'm racing. I turned it off.
Pit road is now open.
Oh, Devin's in this race? That must not be SSR Devin. I think he's Devin Thompson too.
Pit road is closed.
Yeah, it is, Kurt. Well, we're gonna do the 360s at Charlotte next. And then after that, I don't know, maybe we'll do the... I don't know, we'll see.
All right, man, we're going green.
I
next
wouldn't
time
mind
by.
doing a
All
midget
right, man,
race
line up
tonight.
on the inside row. All right, man. Light you back on the pace car. We're
'Cause
not
next
going green
week-
this time. We are not going green. All right, man.
Oh,
Light
that
you
is
back on
Zach?
the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green.
Huh, I didn't know that.
All right, man, we're going green next time by.
Because, yeah, anyways, next week I am not going to run the All-Star race. I am going to broadcast the All-Star race. ESRN is going to be broadcasting the All-Stars this season. So,
Get ready.
what I'm going to do is Tuesday nights, because I'm
Alright,
not
man.
going to broadcast
Pace
every
cars in.
Tuesday night. I know Greg, Bruce,
There you
Shay,
go,
they
man.
want to do
Good
some,
job, driver.
you know,
Green flag,
so
green flag.
on
All
the
right, man,
nights that
caution is
I'm...
out. Caution is out.
How
Line
is
up
the
single
caution
file.
out already?
Pit road is closed. Let the
On the
14
nights
car by. He had the position when the yellow flag
that
came out.
I'm going to broadcast, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually start my live stream in the daytime for me, like afternoon time for me, and then I'll run the super late model race, and then that'll be the end of the live stream, and then I'll hop over and then do the broadcast for ESRN. So what are we waiting for? Isn't that the pace
Let
truck?
the pace car by. Pit road is now open.
We gotta wait for the pace truck to come all the way. Oh, he changed it. Okay, I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Catch the 8 car. Catch the 8 car. Catch the 1 car. Pit road is closed. Pass the 18. Pass the, let the 15 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Let the 4 car by. Let the 3 car by. Let the 14 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Let the 14 car by.
Where's the 14 car? There he is.
Pass the 7. Pass the... Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside row now.
Oh, now I'm on the outside this time? Dang it, I didn't want to be outside. I wanted to be on the bottom.
Get ready.
Yeah, we start back up next week, Kurt. I'm not gonna run, I'm not committing to a full season for anything for points.
Green flag, green flag.
The only thing that the cars that I will run the most will be obviously the
Take it,
late
man,
models.
Top 10. You got one inside.
These
Clear
guys
low,
are
clear
everywhere.
low. Go high.
My God.
Clear. Hold your line. Clear low, clear low. Just keep hitting your mark.
Dude.
You got one inside. You got one outside. Go high. All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Pass the 9. Pass the...
Okay, well, that's good. I know I didn't touch him because I got a 0x.
Pit road is now open.
Stoked for the narc season. Been boring without it. Yeah, it's I had all this stuff planned that I was going to get done these couple weeks without narc, and I've gotten maybe only a quarter of it done because things have just been so crazy. Yeah, man, I don't know why it does that here neither. It kind of drives me crazy. I don't know why they have it pulling off into the pits like that. So, but yeah, so this next week leading up to NARC is going to be very hectic for me.
All right, man, we're going
I still got to
green.
finish the NARC
All right,
website.
man,
I got to
line up on the
finish.
inside row.
I got to add the new. Well, the SSR stuff can wait until next season. But I got to finish the new NARC website. I got to do the ESRN website. I've got to figure out. I still haven't done my I got to
Get ready.
come up with my sponsorship proposals, because I got people asking me about sponsoring the leagues and stuff. They're asking me for a proposal. I don't have one.
Cars in.
Never needed one before. You know what I mean? Because I don't even know what's supposed to be in a sponsorship proposal. I'm like, okay, but what is that? You know what I mean? So like, I got to make one of those. I have like 5 cars to paint.
Outside. You're clear high. Clear high.
I got suits and helmets to do for people. Got logos to put on a car. I got all kinds of stuff to do. It's crazy. Turn.
Got one outside. Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear. Outside. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside.
God dang, it's so dusty up top, I can hardly see.
Inside. Clear low, clear low.
Ah, I screwed that lap up.
We have a slow car up high. All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road
Dang
is
it.
closed.
God, I wish I could like adjust my shocks or something like you can on the midgets.
Pit road is now open. Catch the 5 car. Pass the 12. Pass the. Catch the 5 car.
I think this is bad. You haven't been to a big block
Pass
way.
the
Oh, I
two,
have,
pass
Matt.
the-
They're bad there. They're really bad there.
Pass the 5. Pass the.
Kokomo gets
Pit road is closed.
yeah, Kokomo gets vicious. Trying to run the cushion when it's dusty. Whew. Weed Sport's bad too. I'm really upset with my FPS right now. You guys can't see it, but dude, my system is only at like 60 frames per second. I should be at like
on the inside row.
180. I cannot, for the life of me, figure out why it dropped like this. I don't know what that driver did, but that's the only thing I can think of. I mean, it's dropping
Get
below
ready.
60, man. This is a freaking RTX 3080. That should not be happening. Tell those
All right, man.
MFs to learn to paint
Cars in.
themselves.
Green flag, green flag. Good job, man. You're in the top 10.
I can take care of it. It's not a big deal. It'll just get knocked out last
one
minute, that's
outside.
all.
All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
God dang
Left
it.
up 15, car by.
Come on, you guys, we're not even halfway yet, man.
Left up, hey, car by. Left up 15, car by. Left up, hey, car by. Pit road is now open. Left up 3, car by. Left up 15, car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Numero 15, get up here.
Past the 10, past the. Pit road is closed.
I still need to do my new paints for my cars. I've got my new sprint car paint done and my new midget paint. I did my big block. I still need to do my super late model and my non-wing sprint car. I'm gonna have new paints for those for NARC. So going away from the Scuderia red plain cars.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
Running black, charcoal, silver, white, and fluorescent yellow. Those are the new colors I got now.
Get ready.
Yeah, Justin, the thing is once you do a
cars
few and you kind of figure it out, it's not too bad. I can whip up a paint now.
Green, green, green.
Like, I can do a complete paint. I did my midget paint, like, from concept to completion, right? I just had an idea of kind of what I wanted.
Got one outside.
I did all the graphic
there.
design, changed
clear.
all the sponsored colors, the logo colors, the numbers, everything. Redid everything. Did the whole paint spec map and everything, and it took me about 2.5 hours. So once you do it a few times and you kind of get, figured out and you kind of have a system for doing stuff, you can knock them out pretty quickly.
Got one outside.
But,
You're clear high, clear high.
it does take some time. Like the one that I'm doing, like, for example, the suit that I'm going to do and helmet for Reg that I'm going to do, that's going to take me a while, right? Because I'm doing a Carnage, the comic book character Carnage, like suit and helmet. Right? Now the suit, it just needs to be like red and black. But the helmet, it's going to look like Carnage. That's going to be difficult because when you're painting the helmets, the scaling on them is crazy. Like, you can put a really small logo on there, and then when you look at the helmet, it's huge. So trying to figure out the scaling and the placement of stuff can be really hard on the helmets. That's why whenever I paint stuff, I do layered templates, and so I can just go in and just double click that layer and I can just change the color. So now, like my suits, if I wanna change my colors, I can go in, just tap on a couple of layers, and the suit colors will change. Now the logos, if they have colors in the logos, I have to change those. Like, I gotta go in and edit the logo to make it a different color, like my numbers and stuff. But the graphic part of it, I can just go in there and just, color overlay on the layer, and it'll just change it for me.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high. Might have to go with the line.
Damn it, I got into the slick that time.
Got one outside. Got one outside. You're clear high. Clear high.
Ah!
Got one outside. Inside.
That's the one thing about these pro late models that suck, man. You make one mistake, it costs you so much time, dude.
Got one outside. You're clear high. Clear high. All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Past the 5. Past the.
Oh, that kind of sucks. That
dude
dude had me passed. He had me passed. Like, it wasn't even close.
Pit road is now open.
Let me see. Are you doing another teaching class soon? Need help running dirt for sprint cars in late models. Can't figure it out. Well, Brad, right now, you can... My training that I did for my Road to Pro training that I did,
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
had a master class that I did in it. You can buy that master class. It's available. Go to schoolofsimracing.net, scroll down, and where you see masterclass, click on it, and you can buy it. And right now, use the code SHAY21, and you'll get 21% off of it. And there's different payment options and stuff like that. You can do like 1 payment, 3 payments. I think it goes up to 5 payments or something like that. And you can pay as low as, I think it's like 39 bucks a month or something for a couple months or something like that. Don't quote me on that because I don't remember exactly with the discount what the price is, but that's available right now. I just finished the dirt late model Road to Pro training. I just put up the last couple videos today. We've got one more live session that we're going to do this weekend that I will be recording. And then that will also be going up on the membership site, and then that will be available for purchase as well, that you can enroll in, and it'll be similarly priced as the sprint car one, you know, somewhere around 100 bucks. And because you'll be able to use the SHAY21 discount on that as well. And yeah, that'll be available probably next week. But the sprint car one's available right now. So yeah. And when you do it, you can get, with the sprint car, you get a free 30 days in the insider program for the winged sprints. So, yeah, that's available right now, man. 360 Charlotte. Zach, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Anybody else in here we know? Hey, Kep's in here. Kenny's in here, of course. All right, let's do it. Hold on, let me see my results real quick. How did I do? I actually gained safety rating and I rating. Nice, 2,700. That's about where I think I should be. If I was running officials consistently, I would think that I would be somewhere between like 2,750 and 3K, somewhere right around there. I think that's about where I'm at. What's up, Timothy? Yeah, for sure, Justin. I will gladly, you know, take a look at it when you're done, man. I'll take a look at it and make sure that you got everything lined out. The only the only new sponsor that we have is Whiskey Oval. Everything else is the same. Zach, I actually need to update Zach's because Zach still has King Clothing on his, and King Clothing's not really a sponsor anymore. Zach, I think you would be 3K plus in my opinion. Well, that's very nice of you, Zach. But I don't know. If you only ran the car you feel you are best in. That sure was something, and your set for me is a bit unstable. Devin, adjust the front casters. If the setup feels, I've been playing with the casters trying to get that to feel more balanced, and because I've noticed that getting those front casters right can make a huge difference for me. But another thing that I've noticed is when it feels good for me, it doesn't feel good for everybody. So play with that. Drop the left front caster down and see if that, raise the right front, drop the left front, and see if that improves it. I should have put something in the notes this week, and I didn't. I need to send out an email about that or post something in the Discord about that. Dude, I don't even have the insider setup yet. I downloaded it and posted it on the website, but I didn't even put it in my sprint car. I got to do that real quick. Huh. That's how often I run sprint cars. Never. Yeah, see, Zach, you would have me just run wing sprints all the time. It's not fun. I am perfectly happy losing I rating if I have fun. If I have fun, that's all that matters to me. And I don't have a lot of fun in these cars, except when they're at Charlotte. I do like them here. I like them here. They're fun here. Pretty much like everything at Charlotte. Charlotte's awesome. Insider Charlotte. Let's throw on the qual setup. I don't even know what Shay's got on here. I have no clue. I'm sure it's good though. I've been trying to run higher, sit higher so I can actually see. Oops, I want to turn on my rock screen. Rock screen on. Bam, bam. I should cover that setup up because my man Shay built that for the insiders. Well, it doesn't turn right, so it must be good.
We've got about 5 laps.
What do we got here? What is it? Slider?
Yeah, about 2 laps of fuel left. And about 1 lap of fuel left. Go high. Slow car down low. Go high.
Dang, 35 people. Man, the 410 race must have just got out or something. Oh yeah, I got the new, this is the new sprint car paint. These are the new colors. This is my, I call it the homage to Greg Lamy. So Greg's old purple Joker car, I took the design off it and modified it some, and then used that and then changed the colors. So it's not the same exactly, but it's similar. Since Greg, you know, changed, he's now got the Carnage car and not the Joker car. Okay. Car was trying to go off the backstretch. Yeah, I'll have to start putting that stuff in the notes. Did you see that your pedal set is over $400 on Amazon? Yeah, I know the price has gone up. The price has gone up on anything electronic, period, because anything that has a processor or microchip in it that's got silicon in it, prices are insane right now for everything. Charlotte and Lernerberg can make a horrible car feel really good. Hey, what's up, Blake? Kokomo in a limited? Oh, yeah. Anything in a limited is tough. Yeah. Limited late models are just, yeah, no thanks. I'm just saving this stuff real quick. I'm going to run just straight insider setups the way that my man Shay's got it. The only thing I'm doing is just putting the rock screen on it. Yeah, and that's it. I ain't going to change nothing. I'm going to run it just exactly the way that he's got it. Just going to put this qual setup in, though, and add some fuel so I can make more than 2 laps. Let's take the setup cover off. There we go. All right, let's go practice. Want to do a one-on-one for big block modifieds. Who would be the best for that? Well, Matt, I don't want to brag, but I'm the best for everything. I mean, sure, Tyler Shell has over 1,000 official wins, but let's face it, he's not me. I can't even finish that statement without laughing. To be honest with you, Matt, it really depends on where you're at, but honestly, me, Tyler, any of the coaches would be good for that. I mean, we all know the big blocks, we all know them well. I honestly don't know if Dustin is even available right now because of his computer issues. Same thing with James. I know James doesn't do big blocks. We really got to fix the scheduling on the one-on-one stuff because a lot of these guys are not available right now because of PC issues and stuff. So, but I would say honestly, man, if you want to do a one-on-one session for the big block modified, if me or Tyler would probably be the ones. And I got to be honest with you, if you need to do it this week, scheduling for me is going to be a bit of a problem. My schedule this week is full, but I'm available after this week. Just go to my link and it'll all be up. But yeah, me or Tyler. Tyler's good in. Here's the deal. Tyler's good in anything. He's good in anything. We're gonna get Shay set up for coaching too. Since he's doing the insider stuff, I got to get him. That's another thing I got to get done this week. I got to get him set up on the coaching stuff. But Tyler's good at anything. I've seen the guy literally drive and win in like every dirt car. It's insane. Like dirt late models, the kid don't even drive them anymore, and he can hop in and be faster than just about like everybody else but the top pros on the sim. Like, it's insane. So Tyler would be really good at that, man. I just ran supers out of Lima Land and talk about a dust storm. Dylan, my I rating is 2,700. Tell Kenny I'll be in his split. I'll be in his split. What's up, Lane? Yeah, Matt, if you go to the Discord server and you go to, or you go to the website and scroll down to where it says the coaching and you click on that, it'll take you to the calendar links. I'm building my new calendar right now, but the old link and stuff still works. So you can just use that and it'll be fine. Dude, what did that driver do to my graphics, man? That is driving me nuts. Where'd it go? There it is. That is not where it was. I had it at use advanced 3D image settings. I don't know why it was there. Yeah, I got to redo my system so bad. So bad. Yeah, Matt, like I said, me or Tyler can do it. You know, and you might find that, you know, whoever fits your schedule best, you know what I mean? So I know Tyler, I know he's got school and stuff like that starting up, I think. I'm gonna be, I need to actually get with Tyler because the video that I did with Shay turned out so good. I want to do one with Tyler too. I wish Tyler knew setups the way that Shay does on the sprint cars. Because I wanna hire some more setup builders on the dirt side. I shouldn't say hire because I don't hire people. I contract people for my business. I don't have employees. Just in case the government's listening. I don't have employees, government. But I need to contract a couple more builders. I would like to get builders for the other dirt cars.
Outside.
So that way I can focus all my time and energy on the asphalt side and expand SSR more. I really need to do that. The problem is finding somebody that I know will do a good job. It's hard. It's hard, you know. Especially when most of the ones that are already doing it are now building setups for other setup shops and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
I know Greg and Shay talked about doing, they want to do, I talked about it with them, they want to do another sprint car training like I did with the Road to Pro. They talked about wanting to do another one. Probably what we'll do is whenever the new tire model comes out, I'll have them do one. Or do one and I'll have them just be a big part of it. So, because I'm actually thinking when the new tire comes out, the more that I drive the Midget, the more it is starting to feel like the Midget felt before the new tire model. Before version 1, right? We're on version 2 of the new tire model. Before version 1 of the new tire model. I'm noticing a lot of similarities. Yes, you can feel the cushion more. You can the side bite is way better. The spring rates and all that stuff are way better. You know, it's just better. No, it doesn't have the forward drive that the old tire model had. You can't just stomp it and go. But I think that's what we're going to see with the sprint cars when the sprint car gets the new tire model. I think it's going to be similar to what we've got right now, but you're going to be able to feel a whole lot more, and it's going to have a whole lot more bite and grip. But in terms of how you drive the car and, you know, stuff like that, I don't think there's going to be a lot of huge changes with it. Like, people are like, "Oh my God, getting a new sprint car tire, you're not even going to be able to drive it the same." Well, it's like, you'll probably be able to drive it pretty close to the same. You know, it's just not going to be as arcade-ish as it is right now. You know what I mean? Where, you know, like that. When me and Shay were doing that video together, right? And he's talking about running the cushion. And I asked him, are you wide open right now? And he's like, well, I lift to like 85% at this one part and then like a little bit at this other part. Like, dude, in real life, if they were up on the wall on a track that slicked off, they ain't running wide open, dude. They ain't running wide open. So, oh man, this track's going to be slick. Look at it, man. It's already slicked off. Yes, I love it, because usually that means that we're going to get a good cushion. Get a good cushion to pound and some slide jobs, and woohoo, going to be fun. Well, I made the top split. Strength of field's almost 4K. Oh, yeah. Winsel, Simmelman. Of course, Zach's in here, because he's the man. Welcome to top split. I'm 4,300 as the 8, and I'm the 8 car. Dang, if Kenny's 4,300 and the 8 car, I must be like last. I must be at the bottom of the top split. I have to be. I'm out of my league. I'm way out of my league. This thing's got just a little too much. Just got a little too much rotation for me. I shouldn't have done that, because that gave me a 2x. That's gonna go and get my safety rating. Oh, even Brett Wheeler's in here. Dang, this is a... I'm last. I'm the last car in the top split. That's awesome. I barely made it. That's awesome. But basically, I can only go forward, right? I can't do any worse. According to the I rating, I'm supposed to finish last in this event. So if I finish 18th, that's a victory, right? So I will take it. I will take that. All right, we got to cover this up just really quick. I got to make an adjustment. I don't think I need that much stagger. I definitely don't need that much rebound in the left rear. I need to take that down, and I need to move that in. And I'm thinking a 555 gear, since we've already got a track that's pretty slick. And let's remember to turn that off. All right. Dylan Simmelman, 7,200. Are you kidding me? That's insane. That is so high. Damn car. Won't turn right.
Car stops down low. Have a slow car on the bottom. Got about 5 laps.
Zach, we won't see Dylan pass lap 10, so there'll be a race for second. Zach, don't say that, man. You can beat Dylan Simmelman, dude. I have seen you. I have seen you make pros look like amateurs before, man. I have seen you do things in a car that literally the only other person I've ever seen do is Hayden Cardwell. And I'm not joking, man. I'm not exaggerating. I'm dead serious. I've said it 1,000 times, man. If I had to bet my not just my life, if I had to bet my family's life on a driver making one lap and making a fast lap.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
My first pick would be Hayden Cardwell. My second pick would be Zach James. I'm not exaggerating. So don't say he's just going to leave you, Zach. You can hang with him, man. Absolutely, you can hang with him. I know, that's the crazy thing. This isn't even his primary account. He's got like 7 accounts. can't believe it. I've never been the last car before. Seriously, I've never been the last car. Yeah, Devin, knock all that rust off, man. Knock all the rust off, and then we'll talk. Let's just go with this. Man, I'm almost thinking. We got slick in 1 and 2. I think I can get under that slick and do a slider line in 1 and 2. There's slick through the middle there. Ooh, that's this coming out though. And then what about 3 and 4?
Green, green, green. All right, man. Here comes your first time.
All right, we're gonna run. Top. This next lap, I'm gonna run top and then slider 3 and 4.
There's the flag. It's over.
Let's see, where did I qualify? Aha, 14th. Boom, that's 5 spots better than my number. 13-6 in the second split would probably be freaking pole on this track. And it's 14th. Yeah, man, I don't know if practices count or not, to be honest. It's fun being the last car, no pressure. The late models are really good right now on sets. Yeah, Corey, and they are, you know. My hope is that this season, because I've been doing, I had done a ton of testing. And I do, every time I build an insider set, I test the crap out of it. I bust out motec. If you notice, like, for example, the shock packages that I'm using now on the insider sets on the late models compared to just a couple weeks ago, you'll notice some differences with them. I had, what was his name? He posted that thing about the shocks for the big blocks. Oh my god, it's gonna drive me. He's a pro. It's gonna drive me nuts, dude. Tyler Ducharme. So Tyler Ducharme had posted a thing about how he does shock adjustments on the big block modifieds, and I had read that. And I had actually, me and Braden Eiler a while back when big blocks had first come out, and he had built a couple of setups that I had tried that were really good. He had told me, we were talking about it, and we had kind of covered, you know, different shocks and things that, you know, thought might work. And I had done quite a bit of testing and thought that, you know, I had a pretty good grasp on it. Well, once I saw Ducharme's thing, I was like, man, I want to try some of that, because a lot of it was really extreme, and I hadn't really been that extreme with the shocks on the big blocks. And so I started trying it, and it felt really good. And not only did it feel really good, but it was fast, and that was really the key. And so what I did is over this last month or two, I was like, man, I wonder if that same concept, since the dirt late model tire is based off of the big block tire, I'm like, I wonder if that concept will work on the dirt late models. And so I started doing it, and lo and behold, it does, and the cars feel really good, and they're really fast. And not only that, but it allowed me, doing that stuff, it allowed me to kind of go back to some of the stuff I used to do with the setups, like with the ballast and stuff like that, to get the car balanced. So, to bring this full circle, I know that the setups are pretty close, they're pretty good, and if I can get all of them like that, that's great, because my hope is to have everything close, and then next season, when we're doing insider setups, it's just slight tweaks. You know, I'm just making slight tweaks based on, because believe it or not, even though last season we ran the 360s at Charlotte, right? And it's the same car, same title model, same everything. Believe it or not, there are some changes that you'll make to the setup, although slight, because the time of day, the weather, they all have a different effect on the track. And so, I'm hoping to have that next season with the dirt, where I've got most everything pretty much dialed in, and I just got to make some small tweaks, and you know, that's it. So that's what I'm hoping. My biggest reason for kind of wanting somebody to do them for me is I'm not there racing them like full time, right? Like, that's the thing. If I'm spending most of my time trying to build and expand the asphalt side of things, I'm not running the dirt side. You know what I mean? So that's the main reason why. It's good to have somebody who's doing it, you know, and running it, right? Like Shay, everybody sees Shay racing, you know? So that's the main reason. Yeah, Corey, it is pretty wild what we're doing now. Well, see, yeah, Corey, you've got to... motec is a discovery and confirmation tool. That's what motec is. Motec is not the end-all be-all. This is what I told people when I did the dirt late model Road to Pro, and we went over, you know, we covered motec. The motec masterclass I'm going to be doing here very, very soon. I'll tell those guys the same thing. Motec is not the end-all be-all. It is a discovery and confirmation tool. Motec shows you what's going on. And then when you make the adjustments, it will show you what happened after the adjustment. That's what it does. So, the nice thing about motec is that, for example, on the dirt late models, I can calculate the dynamic loads on each corner of the car. So,
right, man, we're going green.
I might have a setup that's got, according to iRacing, it's got 40 pounds of left rear bite. I don't care what the left rear bite is, because my dynamic loads say that when I'm, you know, driving it, when it's racing, the left rear bite is 150, right, or 200, or whatever the number is, right? So that's what I use it for, is stuff like that. It definitely is a lot more advantageous on the dirt, or on the asphalt side over the dirt side.
Green, green, green.
Especially when you're talking about, like, Jesus.
You got one inside. All clear, all clear. You got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. You got one outside. All clear, all clear. Go low. Outside. All
Dude.
clear, all clear.
Ah.
5 laps to go.
Well, that sucked.
You got about 5 laps.
Looks like we're going to be running the Consolation. Just got the white flag. That's 1 more lap to go. Has about 1 lap of fuel left. Yeah, my man Shay cut this fuel close.
Got a so far up ahead. Car stops down low. Checker flag this time by.
Anyway, so yeah, the motec is way better for asphalt, especially when you're calculating like the aerodynamics and stuff like that. It makes a huge difference because like on the Xfinity car, for example, having the incorrect ride height can be the difference. I mean, at a track like Atlanta, you can lose, oh dude, like, man, 2 to 3 miles per hour in straightaway speed. Like, no joke. It can cost you that much in straightaway speed just not having the correct ride height, which is huge. So definitely more valuable on the asphalt side, but there are applications that are good on the dirt side for it. The problem is you just have to create everything custom. That's the hard part. What's up, Dustin? Yeah, Lavelle, Ducharme's got some good big block sets, man. He's a pro, man. He's a phenomenal driver. His stuff that he builds is really good. Like, I mean, damn, this is the Consolation. How many transfer? Probably only 4, huh?
All right, man, we're going green next time by.
Dude, my Consolation stacked. I got Winsel, Shreves. My God.
Get ready. The pace car is in.
Definitely going to need a little bit of luck here to make the feature.
Green flag, green flag. 10 to go. Go high. You got one inside. Clear low, clear low. Outside. Still there. All clear, all clear. Good job. The next car is clear. You're in second.
I was trying to cut underneath them and I got loose. Whoa!
You got about 5 laps left. All clear, all clear. You got one inside. Have a slow car. job, driver. 2 laps to go. One more lap to win.
Woo.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, baby. We made the feature in this stacked ass freaking
Great driving.
field.
Congrats on the win.
Sometimes better lucky than good. I'll take it. For once, Tommy gets a good bounce. Yep. Yeah, top 4. Woo, I'll take it. Oh, I got my fan on and my eyes are watering like crazy. All right. All right, Shay. Oh man, he's got it. He's got this thing locked down.
Pit road is closed.
He built this thing to pound the cushion, man. Yep, good luck, Zach. Thanks, man. Good luck to you too, Zach. You got this, Zach. Slow and smooth. Smooth is fast. Remember that. Remember that, Janes. Might be terrible. I tried something with the set. Ooh. Man. Well, good luck, buddy. I hope it works out for you. Yeah, I rock the rock screen, Dustin. I still rock it. On the sprint cars, the midgets, and the non-wings. Which I think is all of them. I don't do it on the big block because the big block mod rock screen is atrocious. That is an abomination.
All right, man. The pace car is in.
If I can get a top 10 in this race, I'm gonna be freaking ecstatic, man.
Green, green, green.
Oh, I'm sure he's bad-mouthing me on his thing right now. Why is my screen so... Why am I stuttering? What the heck is going on? I don't know if you guys are seeing that, but man, my screen is stuttering like crazy. Like, it's bad. I should not have this problem, man.
Inside. Clear low.
Freaking RTX 3080. I should not have any graphic issues whatsoever, any time ever. Guess I used up all my good luck in the B main. God dang it. He just came off the wall. What am I gonna do, man? So that sucks. Dude, that is driving me nuts. Why is that happening? Oh, where's Zach at? Where's my boy Hoffman? Kenny's in fourth. Get him, Kenny.
All right, that's it. Go.
He's running 14.5, 14.5, 14.7. Kenny, put it on the cushion, man. That's what Semmelman's doing. Put that right rear on the frickin' wall. You'll drive right around him. Easier said than done. Get him, Kenny. Got him, man. Only person on the track faster than Kenny right now is Semmelman. There you go, buddy. I love it. I love seeing these guys do good, man. It's awesome. What do you think? 10 laps? Think he can run down Wheeler? Think he can get him? God dang it, Kenny. Keep running that line, man. You got him. Come on, Hoffman. Let's do it, man. Come on. He's good, Kurt. He's good, man. He's got him. He's got him. Atta boy. Oh, no, no, no. Stay off the wall, Kenny. Keep it up there, buddy. Don't get scared. There you go. Nice move. No, 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 no. Ah, damn it. I think I just jinxed him. Damn it, man. He had him. Kenny's way faster than him in 1 and 2. Go for it, buddy. Go for it. Ah.
2 to go this time by.
He needs to throw the slider in 3 and 4 if he can do that and then give to the top in 1 and 2 because he's faster than him in 1 and 2. Or just drive around him on the outside, Kenny.
1 more to go.
Just tub him, buddy. Oh, come on, man. This is exciting. There we go. There we go. Come on, Zach. You get him too, man. SSR, 2 out of the top 3. Let's see it. Oh, damn. Awesome run, Kenny. Awesome
Checkered
run,
flag,
Zach.
good time by. Bring it on home and let's get out of here.
That was freaking awesome. I don't even care that I got wrecked. That was awesome, dude. I think I probably had more fun watching that than I would have if I was racing myself. That was awesome, man. Yeah, Lane, it is. It's really sad that it doesn't look like we're going to be having, you know, Pro Series anymore on the dirt side of things now. But I only lost one iRating point. Because I was literally the last car in the split. But yeah, I think it just sucks, man, that we don't have, like the Pro Series anymore. You know what I mean? It sucks. But oh, damn, we missed the midget race. Man, I would have liked to have done that. And we missed the late models. Big blocks aren't till 11? Dude. I don't want to run the pros again. I got time for one more race. And I kind of don't want to run the 410s. Let's see if there's anything on the hosted side. I got 410s. 410s. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, Zach and Kenny, man, I really think that SSR, I really think the team could have had at least one, if not two or three drivers make the Pro Series, man. I really think we could have had a couple of guys qualify, man, if they were doing it. I really do. With Kenny, Zach, Lane, Justin, Rylan, like I know we could have got you guys in, man. Because me, Mike, and Brady had already talked. We were like, we're just gonna help those guys do it, right? Like, because I'm not gonna make a run at the pros, dude. That would be a waste of a spot. I'm not gonna make a feature. I don't have the time to turn laps and, you know what I mean, to sit there and just test 410s at the upcoming. It would just be a waste. Like, even if by the grace of God I got my pro license, it'd be a waste because I don't have the time to do it. So we were just gonna help all you guys, man. And I really think we could have got at least one, if not two, in, man. Maybe even more, dude. It sucks. And it's closed. Dang it. I'd have ran with Enderkin. Let's see. UMPs, Fairbury, no thanks. 360 Cedar Lake, no thanks. Closed. Why are these all up if they're all closed? I don't get it. Are these just all the T's, or what's the deal here? Hey, 410. Where'd it go? 410 non-wing at Limaland. Nice. Oh, it's fixed. No thanks. Yeah, Brandon, I'm probably not going to be on tomorrow night. Actually, I know I'm not going to be on tomorrow night. My son starts school on Wednesday. We don't get the trailer back until Wednesday. And so tomorrow night I'll be at my in-laws with my wife and my kids, so I can take my son to school on Wednesday for his first day of school, first day of third grade. And we had back to school night tonight. So I won't be on tomorrow night. That's why I'm live streaming tonight, because this is going to be the first. This will be the last live stream until we kick off NARC. So yeah, that's why I was live streaming tonight. Dude, none of this is like. I mean, the midgets at Fairbury would be cool if there was anybody in it. There's nobody in it, which sucks. I mean. God dang it. What else is up? 410s at Knoxville? Crap. I guess we'll do that. I really don't want to, but I guess we'll do that. Hold on, let me see. Who's registered for that? Zach, are you going to do the 410s at Knoxville? I'll do it if you're going to do it, Zach. Same thing with you, Kenny. If you do it, I'll do it. Yes, it does, Justin. The future does hold great things for... See, there's only a couple people that know it, but I'll share it here on the stream. But I've got something really big in the works for next year. And I think we can pull it off. I'm pretty confident we can pull it off. I think next year we might do our own Pro Series in the wing sprints. I hate to do it in that car, but since it's the most popular dirt car, we kind of have to. But I guess I'll run the 410s. There's really nothing else happening, huh? Dude, I would rather do sling mud for fun. I don't want to run the pro lates again. I already ran that. What about on the oval side? Indy cars at Indianapolis. Is that a road or the oval? Oh, it's the oval. Okay, I actually wouldn't mind doing that. Or the trucks at Nashville. Screw it. Let's do the 410s. I said I was going to run dirt. Let's do the 410s. What's one more race? That's right, Kenny. You represented, my man. What's up, Jezza? Devin, you'll do 410, Zach? All right. Devin, when I'm racing, I am looking past the cars in front of me. So I see the cars in front of me through my peripheral vision, but I'm not watching the car in front of me. I'm looking past them. That's the way I was taught in real life racing, was to never look at the car in front of you. You're always looking beyond that. If I had to say, like, is there a car I'm looking at? If there was, let's say we're all just freight training around the top, right? And I'm running in 5th, okay? If I was watching a car based on, I shouldn't say if I was watching a car, if I was looking ahead, the distance that I would be looking ahead would be the first, like the first place car, right? It's like I'm looking that far ahead. So when I'm coming out of the corner, I'm already looking down the straightaway at the next corner. Shay talked about that before, and it was the way I was taught when I first started racing outlaw karts. Is you're always looking down. If there's a car in front of you, you're looking through. You're looking past that car. If you look at that car, that's how a lot of times you'll hear people like, oh man, I followed that guy into the wall. If you're watching the car in front of you, that stuff can happen. It really can. So you end up mimicking those people. Your peripheral vision will catch all the stuff that happens, right? Now, if somebody, like we just had in the last, I just had in the last race, where I'm driving and the guy comes off the wall and I cut down, but he still gets into me. I caught it, I just still got hit. Like, that stuff's going to happen. But if you're looking ahead, Shay said it best, your eyes won't deceive you. Right, they really won't. You are looking down, you'll see it. You'll see everything, and just look. Let your eyes see, and your hands will do the rest. Everything else will do the rest. Right. That's why it's so important when we talk about, like, when I did the Road to Pro for the sprint cars. A lot of stuff that we covered in the beginning. We were driving 305s, and it was like you know, spatial awareness and stuff like that. It's because you want to get it to where your mind and your hands are going to do everything based on just instinct and reaction. Your eyes take in the information, your hands do from feel, right, the force feedback, but then your brain and your hands will do everything else. So that's what I do. I look ahead. I got to download the insider setup for this as well. I don't have it. I have it, I just haven't put it in my folder yet. I don't know why I just sang that or made that noise. Yay, Knoxville. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Pro Series. So, I've talked about doing one before, but the biggest holdup was I didn't want to add more to my plate, right? Like we've already got too much going on as it is. I cannot add any more to my plate. And so, what am I doing? Oh, rock screen. That's what I forgot. And so, I was trying to figure out a way that I could do one without adding more races. And I came up with the way to do it. And so I think we might do it. We'll see. I need about 10 grand is the number that I came up with in terms of what I would need to be able to do it and do it right. For one, broadcasting, because, you know, I would want to use something like, Podium Esports, like that level broadcaster. I want to have purses for each race, and then also a purse for the season. The season purse would probably be, if I was able to get the sponsors and stuff like that, and also obviously SSR would contribute a big chunk of it too. But let's just say for argument's sake, I was able to get the 10 grand. I'd want to have at least a $5,000 in the season purse, and then, another $4,000 for the events. And then the way that I would do it is that our series, which would be
You got one outside.
the,
Clear high.
NARC, Sprint Car Championship Series, or actually Sprint Car Championship Tour, because it would be like a tour, because that's what the Outlaws are. That's one thing that kind of drives me nuts about what iRacing did. iRacing, and I understand why they did it. You have a pro licensure, you have pros, you make it like pros, but essentially what they did was they ran 10 official races with 35 cars. That's not what the Outlaws do, right? That's not what the Outlaws do. So, the Outlaws are a traveling tour. That's what they are.
Go high.
And anybody can run with the Outlaws. If you want to show up and try to run with the Outlaws when they're at your local track, you can do that. You got to pay to do it, but you can do that, right? So I wanted to do something like that, where it's like, look, we're going to have X number of drivers, and those are our pros, right? They're locked in. Do like a charter system like NASCAR runs. They're locked in. Boom. There's 20 of them, whatever. Those 20 guys are in every event. And then the other 30 spots can be anybody else in NARC that meets the minimum requirements, because we would have a minimum requirement for it. But those people would have to pay an entry fee. Now, the entry fee would be anywhere from $1 to $5, depending on the event, because the event will be 1 to 3 days, depending on what it is. and that would take place, that would be our special events now. And so the championship tour would run over the course of 2 NARC seasons. And there would be tour dates that would be during NARC. And so instead of us running the All-Stars on 1 week on Tuesday night and the Outlaws on Wednesday night, the championship tour would be running. And if you meet the minimum requirement, whatever that minimum requirement is, and you want to pay the entry fee, let's say it's $1, $2, right, whatever, then you can run. You can run with the pros. You can run with the Outlaws. And so that's the idea. And the events would be spread out over the course of 2 seasons. There would be like, 7 or 8 of them, because each event will be multiple days. Because that's another thing, right? That's what the Outlaws do. When they come to town, they're there, yes, they have places they go and they're there for a night, right? But for the most part, like when they come to Chico, for example, they're here for a couple nights. So Gold Cup is not a one-day thing, right? It's a couple of nights. Like when they do, Eldora, right? King's Royal, that's a couple of days. It's not just one day show up, hey, King's Royal, and then they leave, right? Like it's an event. That's what it is. And so that's what I would want to do, is do like an event, right? Have like the Winter Nationals, 2 days at Volusia, do, I don't know, Silver Cup at Lernerville, make that 2 days, right? Knoxville National is 3 days. Kings Royal is 2 days, Maybe have a 1-day event at like, Cedar Lake, because it kind of sucks. But do stuff like that, and then have it over the course of 2 seasons. And then season 3 of NARC would be the qualifier, right? So we would lock in, let's say, top 15 from the championship series, maintain their status in the championship series for the next year, and then we would open up 10 spots, make it maybe 25 people total. So top 10 in points in the Outlaws in season 3 of NARC can now be chartered into the championship tour for the next year. So that's kind of the idea. That's what I want to do. Tommy, you're racing the sprint cars. What's going on? Yeah, I'm knocking the rust off, Jezza. We got NARC coming up next week, and yeah, I got to get back in the swing of things, man. I haven't ran any dirt for a while, so. We need the Pro Lates to be sponsored by SSR, not Ryko. Yeah, that would be great. I got to be honest with you, though. I don't know, and maybe people do. Maybe people do. Maybe people see that the Pro Late bottles are sponsored by Ryko, and they're like, hey, I want to go to Ryko. I think the money that it would take for me to sponsor iRacing's Pro Late Model official series, the money that I would rather put that money into the league or something like that. I would rather use that for the community than sponsor something like that. I don't think the return on the investment is worth it. I could be wrong, but that's just kind of my thought on it. The setup feels a little too much on the right rear for me. But it's also the feature. I'm running the feature setup, and the track's going to be much slicker, so we'd have to wait and see what it's going to be like when the track slips off more. With the worthless slider lines that we're going to be running. Knoxville. Wing springs. This track sucks with the wing cars, man. It really does, dude. God, I can't wait for the new tire model. I should be practicing rolling bottom because that's probably the line that it's going to be in the feature. If it's a full split and it looks like it's going to be. If I could stay off the freaking berm. God dang it. Virtual Gold Cup would be awesome, Justin, if they had Chico here. Yeah, Zach, they'll get there eventually. I think they'll get there eventually. You know, if we look at all the tracks that asphalt has, and then you think about how long asphalt's been around, right? Like, think about that. It's been around forever, you know? 2008, you know what I mean? Like, that's a long, 13 years, almost 14 years. So, if you look at that, hey, Greg's here. Awesome. SSR in the house. I mean, Greg's elbows up, but for the team, he still represents SSR. But yeah, I think they'll get there, Zach. I know that they've got a couple of tracks already scanned. They've already got the laser scans on them. They just got to build out the tracks. I know that Lucas Oil is supposed to be one. I also heard they're supposed to be doing I-55. I don't know when. But I would expect to see... I would actually be surprised if we didn't see a new dirt track for this next build. I would actually be kind of shocked if we didn't get a new track this next build. Just because... the last build, we really didn't get much in terms of dirt. Like, we didn't get anything at all. We got a new dirt midget tire, and basically that was because they kind of screwed up the first version, and that was really it. You know, we didn't get much. So, I actually think that this next build, we might actually get some stuff, man. Maybe a new track, the sprint car tire model, we definitely need. Bad. We need that so bad. I cannot express that enough. So I don't figure it'll be those crazy slider. Yeah, those slider lines will probably go away pretty fast. You're right. When the new tire model came for the late models, I hated it because I had to learn how to drive them all over again. Now I love it way better. Yeah, Lavelle, there was a lot of people like that. I immediately, the first time I drove the late model with the new tire model, I was like, sold, sign me up. How can I get this on every other car? Like, I just loved it. And you had all these people, you know, who were like, oh, everything drives like a big block now. It's like, no, it doesn't. And if you actually watch racing in real life, the days of pitching in your super late model and getting it all crossed up, those days are long gone. They've been gone. You watch a World of Outlaws late model race now, dude, man, they're keeping those things straight. They'll get that thing into the corner and set, dude. They get that thing hiked up, and it's almost as straight as a wing sprint car. You know, like, that's what you want to do with them. And that's how they drive them in real life, and that's how they drive them on the sim now. You want to keep them straight, you know what I mean? Same thing with the big blocks. Midgets are the same thing too. Dude, even when back in the day when I was working on midgets, like, it was never like, hey man, dude, pitch that thing at the flag stand and back her into the cushion at 90 degrees. Like, no, dude, you're trying to get that thing to where you can get it. Yes, on the shorter tracks, you got to get that thing rotated. You got to get that thing, you know, turned to get it set. But dude, you get to the bigger tracks, it's keep it straight, man. Is that gray coming up behind me? Yeah, I think it is.
Got one outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Oh, that's
clear,
not great.
Clear.
Wrong car. Now, if I could run the bottom like that all the time, my God, I'd be hard to beat here.
Go high.
I have a feeling the race is it's gonna end up on the bottom in the future. I just have a feeling. There's my buddy. All right, let's see if we can track him down. Probably not. Wall. Whoa. That was a nasty bump. Oh, Shay had the wing. I forgot I had the feature set up. I had the wing back. Get that baby forward. Whoop, whoop. Got 40 cars. Man, I'm hoping I make the top split again.
Go high.
I'm really hoping I'm at the bottom of the top split. The last thing I want to be is at the top of the bottom split. Please don't do that to me. I want to race with my friends, iRacing. Thanks, Lane. Gonna need it. I really like I-55. I wouldn't mind getting I-55 because I-55 kind of reminds me of Chico, right? Like high bank, quarter mile. Like I like that. I wouldn't mind Devil's Bowl too in Texas. I like that track too. Yeah, Jezza, they got a lot of stuff, man. A lot of detail that they put in. Practice has low usage. Yes! I made the top split. Woohoo! Hey, Kep! You're in here too. Awesome. Kep's in here. Zach. Oh, Greg didn't join the race. He was practicing. Dang it, Greg. I thought he was in the race. Got my hopes up. I thought I was going to get to race with Lamey. Jezza, I don't know if they will or not. The thing is that iRacing laser scans the tracks. Now, if they can purchase laser scan data of an awesome track, then maybe there's a chance that they might do that. Absolutely. Because they just did a track that was they didn't even scan it. They got the laser scan data from someone else. I can't remember what track it was though. So there's a chance that they might do that, but like I said, they've got to get the data, and you know, I don't know what entails all that. I do know this: if you want to see the work that they put into scanning a track, watch the video of them doing North Wilkesboro. It's on Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s YouTube channel, and you'll see just the amount of work that has to go into laser scan. Now, obviously, Wilkesboro, they had to weed eat it and do all that type of stuff, but I mean, just the laser scanning aspect of it, what they got to do, all the different angles, all the pictures, like everything that they got to do and take to build the track. It's a ton of work, man, ton of work. So I do think it's possible that we might see that. I don't know if we'll see that anytime soon, to be honest. But, hey, it's possible, man. You know, I do think it's possible. I wouldn't mind seeing an Aussie track on here. You know, the Midget World Championships, you know what I mean? They run those, you know, Australia and New Zealand, where they take everybody and go over there, and they've got the teams and stuff. Like, you know, the guy I used to work for, Terry Caves, he had done that a bunch of times. So I know they've got a couple of really cool dirt tracks over there. So I wouldn't mind seeing that at all. I just wish that they would get a couple of more dirt tracks so we could, like, never race dirt on USA again. Like, you know, like the 360 non-wings this week are at USA. Who the hell wants to run that? Like, really, iRacing? You've got a car that barely anybody drives as is because they think it's way too hard, and then you put them on a 3/4 mile track, and you're like, hey man, have at it. Who's gonna run that? You're gonna have like 6 people who run that race. You know what I mean? Like, who's gonna run that? Dude, when I was building the insider setup for it, I was like, dude, this is stupid. This sucks. Dude, you're hitting the rev limiter like halfway down the straightaway because you can't put a tall enough gear in it. It's like Williams Grove on steroids. I'm like, this is dumb, dude. Like, we need to get rid of those crappy tracks. Oh, it's no problem, Greg. I know. You know, heaven forbid you come out and run with your boys, right, and possibly not win because you're not dialed in. Save it, man. I get it, man. I'm just messing with you. I just know that this is the only night I'm gonna be on this week, man. That's all. I just saw you and got excited. That's all right. I'll be waiting for you in NARC next week. Super late models, Lamey, you and me. I'm not running All-Stars Tuesday night though. I'll be broadcasting it. But I'll be back Wednesday night. Where are the Outlaws at? Eldora? Pooh. I got you and Shay better pack a lunch, man, because I'm going to be putting in some work on your asses. The
Green,
smoky
green, green.
pools.
Your first time left.
You and your King's Royal victories. Ha!
One more lap to go.
I have no idea if this is the line, but I'm just gonna run it because it usually is some version of this. Stupid slider lines. Avoid the slick, full throttle, see what happens.
There's the checkered flag.
I mean, heck, last race, Charlotte, one of my favorite tracks, and I qualified like 14th, so. Got to dial in with the new setup builder here, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what Shay, man, I don't know what he's doing. Freaking guy, him and all of his race-winning setups. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Now, here's the thing, Jezza. USA, I love in the big blocks, right? Because big blocks run on really big tracks. Like, if you look at some of the tracks they run in the Northeast, they're huge tracks. They run on, like, 1 mile tracks and stuff like that. Like, what is it? Sycamore's, like, huge. Or Syracuse or whatever. It's huge. I think it's Syracuse. But, you know, big blocks at USA, I really like. The summer nationals that we're running for the big blocks this upcoming NARC season is going to be the special event for the big blocks. One of the tracks that we're running, it's a 2-night event. One of the tracks is USA. The big blocks are a lot of fun there. Late models, they're not bad there. Wing cars, don't really like them there. Midgets, I don't know why you would ever want to run a midget there. Same thing with the UMP mods. You know, but non-wing sprint cars, that's just stupid. Like, it's just dumb. Like, I don't know why you would even think, like, hey, man, non-wing sprint cars, 3/4 mile track, pff, let's do it. Like, no. So, yeah, I just didn't like it at all. Where did I qualify? Mid-pack. Oh, never mind. I had it going the wrong way. So the top of the mid-pack. 15.6. Fast time was Zach. 15.2. Jesus, Zach? What'd you run? You must have ran bottom below the slick, huh? Oh, so I got Zach and Hoffman in my race? Or no? Yeah, Zach and Kenny, front row. Zach, Kenny, Wenzel, and Wheeler. No problem.
All right, man. Line up on the inside row. Pit
I
road is
got
closed.
this. Well, Zach did win the Knoxville Nationals. Which was a pretty stacked event, I gotta say, for a 360 race, that, you know, NARC event. It was a pretty stout field. Slider 1 and 2, top 3 and 4. Oh, no, okay.
All right, man. We're going green next time. Bye.
Slider 1 and 2, top 3 and 4. I went slider. Obviously, that wasn't the right move. So I need to do slider 1 and 2, top 3 and 4. Okay.
Get ready. The pace car is in. Green, green, green. Outside. You're clear high, clear high. Outside.
Oh, crap.
You're clear high, clear high.
My freaking spotter said I was clear high, and I don't think I was clear high. If I went up into that guy, god dang it. Dude, what is with me in the deep races tonight, man?
Five to go at the line. Got one outside. All clear, all clear. Outside. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside. Go car up high, go low.
No, Kenny! I don't want you in the Consolation with me, man.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left. Two laps to go. Just got the white flag. That means one more lap to go. Got about 2 laps left on.
I gotta watch that replay.
There's the flag, man. It's over.
Ah, dang it. He was coming down, I was going up. Still, that was Philip, man. God dang it, dude. At least I think that, yeah, that was Philip, man. I didn't know he was there. My spotter said I was clear. Damn it, dude, that sucks. Ah. Don't know why I said top 3 and 4 and here it was bottom. It didn't matter, Zach. I got a, he said it's all good, hard to see. I got a hair loose and it pointed me down.
Green, green, green.
He said he got loose and it came down. Healed him, Tommy. Yeah, I got him good, man. Well, like he said, he got loose and came down. I didn't know he was there. I don't know if you guys can see my spotter, but my spotter said I was clear. He was saying I was clear in my ear. But it happens. That just sucks. I don't like ever getting into people, even if it's just a racing deal. I just don't like doing it. I feel bad when it happens. You're good, Zach. I couldn't run the line anyways, man. It wouldn't have mattered. Alright, looks like we're going to be in the Consolation again. I'm just going to take a little bit of stagger out. Move that in, move that out. I got to take some of that out. Actually, let me see. What does Shay got on the... What do we got for the feature here? No. We're going to go that. And 8. And we'll just run that. That'll be the Consolation. Should be good. I don't run spotter anymore since I got VR. They always lie. You know, I've actually thought about turning off the spotter, to be honest with you. I really have been. I need to turn it off. Because you're right, there's times it's wrong. I got the Crew Chief app, and I've heard that that spotter is a lot better. I just haven't been using it. I need to use that and try it and see, because I've heard that that spotter is way better. So I don't think the skills you gain on here will translate that well in real life. Well, Zach, in terms of racing skills, being someone who's actually raced in real life, the only way that you would be able to translate, from my opinion, things that you learn in iRacing to real life would be, one, you would need to have a very elaborate, like, motion rig, for one. And two, it still wouldn't really translate on the dirt side. Now, on the asphalt side, I actually think you could actually translate some stuff from the asphalt side to the dirt side. At least when it comes to, like, if there was a track you had never been at before, learning the braking points and stuff like that, I think there's some stuff there that can translate. Hand-eye coordination, maybe, you know, can translate. Just kind of your feel and your senses, but you know, on the dirt side, yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot that will translate, you know, but like I said, maybe hand-eye coordination, that's about it. So all right, what do I need to finish in this? 4th, and I'm starting on the pole. Awesome. I didn't even pay attention in that heat race. I have no idea what the line is. Is it like sliders? I don't even know. Let's just rip the lip and see what happens. Shall we?
Alright, man. Pace cars in. Green flag, green flag. We have 10 to go this time.
Forgot the wings back.
5, go at the line. You have about 5 laps of fuel left. That's more than enough to finish.
Hope I have more than enough to finish. They said 5 laps to go, and then he said 5 laps of fuel left.
Inside, go there, hold your line. All clear, all clear. Good job, the next car is leader.
Damn you, Hoffman. Oh yeah, I forgot. In Knoxville, there's those crazy cut-down lines, huh? I forgot about those.
2 laps to go. You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Don't want to run a slider line into Kenny while he's cutting down.
2 more laps to go.
Just realized that before I got to the corner.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left. There you go, man. Good job, driver. There's the flag. It's over.
Ah, Philip made it. Good. Whew. Oh, crap. Wait a second. I wanted to take some of that out. Nice run, Kenny. Good luck, man. Good luck, Zach. You race karts in real life too, Zach? Yeah, Justin, it's way different. Like, even with my butt kicker, and it does a good job of vibrating and stuff like that, there's no replacing that seat of the pants feeling. There just isn't. When you talk about being in a real race car, that feeling that you get in the seat of your pants, and not just by, you know, tires spinning, but by the way the car feels, right? The angle of it getting sideways, just all of that. There's no replacing that.
All right, man. Line up on the outside row now. Pit road is closed. Catch the 20 car. All right, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
Yeah, Zach, you know, the people that I know who race in real life either love iRacing or they hate it. They love sim racing or hate it. Like, there's no in between. There's no gray area. It's opposite ends of the spectrum. So, for me, I love it because it just lets me compete, and it's fun, and, you know what I mean, like, it's things that I enjoy, gaming and racing. I love it. So,
all right, man. Pace car,
and I get to compete with people and have fun, and, you know what I mean. So that's what it is for me.
You got one inside. Clear low, clear low.
But, you know, I will say this, you know, like, if you listen to someone like Dale Earnhardt Jr., for example, like, he'll say, he's like, look, I've raced NASCAR in real life, and I've raced it on iRacing, and he's like, and the tracks are completely accurate. He's like, they're very, very close to the real thing, and, you know, the cars are very close to the real thing, and yes, the setups are off some, but in terms of driving them and stuff like that, there's a lot of similarities to it. So I think, you know, the asphalt side, they just got dialed in way more than the dirt, and the dirt side just a lot harder. It's so much harder to to emulate the dirt side of things, man. To simulate that, it's very difficult.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Damn it. Crap. Can I string two laps together without hitting that freaking inside curve?
Outside. You're clear high, clear high. Go low, go low. You got one outside. All clear, all clear. Outside. All clear, all clear. Alright man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Pit road is now open. Catch the 18 car.
I don't know if the bottom's going to come in, but I'm going to ride or die down there because my car does not feel good up top. Oh, Hellraiser, it's way cheaper when you when you screw up in iRacing. Oh, definitely, Justin. I remember the first time I raced an Outlaw kart, and keep in mind, at that time, I was in shape. I was 16 years old. I worked out. I got up every morning at 5 a.m. I would run to town, and I would run the stairs at the football stadium. I lifted weights. Before I blew out my knee, I blew out my knee when I was 16. Before I blew out my knee, I could bench press 330 pounds, and I could squat 440. Like, I was in incredible shape. Incredible shape. And my first feature race in the Outlaw karts, I think it was 25 laps or 30 laps or something.
We're going green next time.
By the time I was done, my arms were so exhausted because I'd never used them like that before, man, ever. I was exhausted, dude. I could not believe the difference, just how different the muscles that you use, and for one, I was so nervous. I wasn't breathing properly, you know. I was like holding my breath for 30 laps, you know, so because I was just so nervous, man. But yeah, you definitely got to be in shape, man.
All right, man. Pace cars in. Green flag. Green
Those
flag.
guys who run at NASCAR, dude, and they're running 500 miles. And it's 140 degrees inside the car, and
go low. All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
you know, like
Your road is closed.
it's
Let the
insane.
17
I remember when
car
my buddy Lee, he worked for Casey Kane when I was back in North Carolina with them, and he worked for Casey Kane's sprint car team, and he was telling me that Casey would drive around in his car with the windows up and the heater on. And this was like summertime, right? This was like May, you know? And he was driving around in his car with the windows up and the heater on, trying to kind of simulate being in a cup car, because that's how hot it gets. It's
Pit
crazy
road is
hot.
now open.
So, yeah, you got to be in phenomenal shape. I tested a BCRA Midget Light with no power steering. I literally could not steer. Yeah, we ran BCRA. We ran the full midgets, you know, but we ran BCRA. Got our first win. Our first midget win was a BCRA midget win. That was a lot of fun that night, man. We were running Ukiah, I think is what it was. Ukiah? Was it Ukiah? It was an asphalt race. Yeah, BCRA.
Man, we're going green next time. Bye.
BCRA was. There was a time when BCRA was bigger than USAC Western States. Like BCRA was like the midget series out on the West Coast. It ain't like that no more, but holy hell, I can't even bench 150. You were killing. Well, Justin, I pretty much like minus some facial hair. I'm about the same size I was when I was like 12. Like the men in my family, we grow until we're like, you know, we grow a lot, and then at like 12 years old we stop. Like when I was 12 years old, I was a power forward in basketball. By my freshman year, I was a point guard because I didn't grow, everybody else did. You know, I'm still 5'7". So, I was really, when I was like 12 years old, I had asked my doctor, I was like, can I start working out? Can I start lifting weights? And he was like, yeah. He's like, you've already hit puberty. You're not going to grow anymore. It's not going to it's not going to hurt you. He goes, as long as you're not pushing yourself too hard and lifting too much weight, he's like, yeah, you'll be fine. So I had started lifting weights when I was 12 years old.
All clear, all clear.
So by the time I was 16, I had been working out for 4 years. I remember I was a freshman in high school, and I had taken weight training, and there was some guys in the class, in the same weight training class, and they were seniors. They were friends of my cousin Jesse, and they were talking about how much they were putting up for bench press and stuff like that. And one of the guys was like, yeah, man, I maxed out today, and I think he hit like 200 pounds or something like that. I was like, wow, man, I said, that's really, you know, and I was not trying to be a punk or anything like that. Like because at that time I could bench press when I was a freshman. I could do about 235, 240 was my max. And I was like, wow, man, that's really good, dude. I said, I just put up, and I told him whatever it was, 235. I was like, I just put up 235 last week. I go, and it's hard, man. I said, it's a lot of weight. And he was like, you put up how much? I go, 235. He's like, you bench press 235 pounds. I go, well, it's my max. It's not like I throw, you know, it's not like I'm doing sets of 10, but yeah, it's my max. And he's like, Cole, you can't do that. I'm like, yeah, I can. He's like, no. He's like, I'll bet you $20 right now you can't do it. I'm like, okay. I'm like, go put it on. I said, I'll even let you put the weight on there so you know that it's what it is. And he put it on, I went in there and I did it. And then he tells me, right, mind you, he's a senior, I'm a freshman. Then he tells me, well, if you can't bench press 300 by your senior year, you're a sissy. I go, you can't do that. What are you talking about? You can't do that. Why would I be the sissy if I can't do it? But I was actually able to I did 330 going into my junior year. And then I blew out my knee and the rest is history. I used to lunge. I could run like a 4.5 40.
Outside.
Which is pretty fast for a, you know, bow-legged white boy. But I used to lunge. I'd put 135 pounds on, you know, I'd have a 45-pound barbell with two 45-pound plates, one on each side. And I'd hoist it up and I'd put it on my shoulders, and then I would lunge the length of the football field, down and back. I used to do that every day before I blew out my knee.
outside. Still there? Hold your line. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside. You're clear high.
If I could
clear
stop
high.
hitting this
Got one
damn berm.
outside. Still there. 5 laps to go. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. Stay low.
I think
You're
I just
clear high,
bounced
clear
off
high.
of, who is that? Is that Kep next to me? No, that's not Kep.
Outside.
God
Still
dang
there.
it.
Hold your line. You're clear high, clear high. 2 to go, this time by.
I really got to practice this track, man. I just need to practice more in the sprint cars. Period.
White flag, 1 more lap to go.
I'm definitely gonna have to turn some practice laps at Eldora. Because I don't think I'm gonna run that DSCCS race. Since it's the first week in NARC, I really need to be there for it.
Got a slow car up ahead. There's the checker. All right, man. Let's bring it on home and get out of here.
I could have gave The Rock a run for his money. You know the difference is, Justin, is The Rock is 6'2", 240 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal, while I'm 5'7" and from the land of the lollipop kids. So I don't know if I could have gave The Rock a run for his money. But thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, that was the good old days back when I was really strong. It's funny, I actually just started a new like workout program like today. So, I'm trying this new one out. We'll see how it works. It looks pretty good. You know, I did a lot of research on it and stuff. The advertising and stuff. You know, the bad thing is, and this is the thing that it's one of the reasons why, like what just happened right now with the race, right? Whoever, I don't even know who won the race. So Brett won, right? But somebody, it must have been Landon, is sitting there pumping in the chat, you know, their speedshot51 or whatever, speedshot51.com, right? Just spamming the chat. That drives me nuts. I hate that. I would never do that. But I get it. I understand it. As a business, you have to promote yourself, right? I might not agree with the ways a lot of people do it, but at the end of the day, you have to promote yourself. If you don't promote yourself, no one's going to find you, right? Like these guys who work out stuff, you know what I mean? And they've got their videos and their ads on YouTube. Like, it's so cliche. It's so just ridiculous. But at the end of the day, they have to do that, right? If I'm standing there, right, dad bod, you know what I mean? 5'7", right? And I'm squishy, and I'm telling you I've got the workout program that's going to make you shredded, you're going to look at it and you're going to be like, yeah, no, I don't think so, right? So you've got to do that stuff. And it's hard to kind of get through all the nonsense. And so I've been doing a lot of research on this one program because I'm looking for something that I can do, because COVID really killed I used to get up and run and work out every day. And COVID really screwed that up. not only COVID, but us moving and stuff like that. So I'm wanting to get back into it because I'm getting older, you know, and I don't want to be an out of shape dad. Like I want to still be in shape and be healthy and stuff like that. And so I did a lot of research trying to figure out what would work because I was trying to find a program that I can do and I can get results in as short a time as possible. Like I have no problem killing myself for 30 minutes, right? Like that 30 minutes can be hell, but if I only got to do 30 minutes a day, like I'm good. I'm perfectly fine with that. And so that's kind of what I got into, and I just started. It's kind of funny we're talking about working out and exercise and stuff because, yeah, I just got back into it because my neck and my back are getting so bad. I got to make some changes, man, because it's killing me. It's just killing me. When are the midgets, Zach? Oh, the midgets are just getting ready to start, dude. Like, I really need to go spend some time with my son. I really do. Oh, man. Let's see. Who's in the midget race? Let me look real quick. I know I've got less than a minute. Yeah, let's do it, Zach. Let's run the midget race. I'll do one more. You talked me into it. I'll do one more. We'll do the midget race. Thanks, Brandon. We'll do one more race. We still got a group of you watching, so I'll do one more. We'll run the midgets. Looks like we're gonna catch it just right in time. I can't believe my I rating went up in that race. I finished 12th, but I was also really, really low. I was the 16th ranked car. Did you get in, Zach? It went from 8 to 10. That should be me and you, so we're going to hop straight into the Surfer. That's good. That should be only one heat race and then the feature. The problem is, though, is the track's not going to be slick. And that's one thing that's been kind of driving me nuts about the midgets lately, man. Like, I really like the new tire model, but the track doesn't seem to slick off as quickly as it used to. And it doesn't move up as much as it used to. Like, it used to be like, you know, at Limaland, for example, you could almost always count on a two-groove track. Like, if you had 25, 30 cars in the league race and you were running heat races and a Consi, you could almost guarantee that at the end of that feature, right, you could run top or bottom. Yes, one might be faster than the other, but you could run either or and get good results. Now, man, it doesn't seem like that's happening as much. So, but I need to run a midget race anyways and see how the old insider stuff is faring.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left. Have a slow car on the bottom. You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Damn tire.
On the bottom. Go high. You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
I'm guessing that's why Tyler Shell sits like his head is sticking out his top roll bar, sits so high in the car so he can see the stuff in front of him. Maybe I need to start doing that myself. I just really like sitting low in the car. So maybe I need to sit higher so I can see better. That's one thing that I try to do, though, with the rock screen is I try to have myself centered between the top and bottom bar on the rock screen. I'm actually sitting a lot higher. I used to sit super low in the midgets, like -2. Now I'm positive 0.6 or something.
Go high. Slow car ahead. Have a slow car on the bottom. You got a slow car up ahead. Got a car stopped ahead. Go high. Slow car down low.
God, I love these cars.
Slow car down low.
They're so much fun, man. I'm gonna do a training course on the midgets. A free one and a paid one, but the free one will be kind of like the basics. I'm gonna do a non-wing training. You know, how to drive the non-wing cars. Start off with the midgets and then progress to the non-wing sprint cars. And I'm literally doing that just because I'm hoping that it will, people who don't know how to drive them and are afraid of them, I'm hoping it'll increase the car count. I mean, I'm doing it for my own selfish reasons. I really am. Oh, a guy just sent me a thing. I watch your YouTube vids. Jamie Janmat? Janmat? Is that his name? Jamie Janmat from Australia. Well, Jamie Janmat, thank you very much for watching the YouTube videos. I appreciate it.
All right, man.
The humidity here in Iowa is absolutely terrible. It's like I'm drowning in air. Yeah, dude, the humidity in the Midwest, man, in the South, oh my God, dude. It's like you're dying. So, Lamy is actually here. So, my wife and I, you know, we've got our trailer. The trailer's in the shop right now. This last 2 months, it's just really put us off about the whole trailer thing. This last year, having the trailer, it's been in the shop a ton. It's just been kind of a nightmare. So we're like, you know what? Let's like, screw this. We made a mistake. Let's just get out. Let's see if we can sell it, you know, break even. Hopefully, we actually put a lot down on it, and we also have been making extra payments, trying to pay it off early. So it's like, you know, we're ahead on it. Let's see if we can maybe get a little bit of money back. If anything, you know, break even. Just cut bait and be done with it. And so it's like, well, where are we going to find, you know, we need to find an apartment or a house or something. And everything in California right now is just, it's outrageously priced. It's insane.
Green. All right, man. Here comes your first time left.
And my mom was like, hey, I heard about this program called Landis, where they will buy the house and then they'll rent it to you and they'll take a portion of your rent and they'll put that towards a down payment so you can buy the house from them, and they collect part of the interest, and that's how they make money. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll check it out. So I go online and I check it out, and it looks legit, and so I'm like, all right, well, I'll apply for it and see what happens. And so I fill out the form and everything, I apply for it, and I get an email back, and it's like, yeah, we don't do this in California. It's like, god dang it. But here's the states that we do it in. And it was like, you know, Alabama, North Carolina, South Carolina, you know, a couple other, and then it was Tennessee and Pennsylvania. And I was like, well, hey, I've got friends who live in Tennessee. They love it. Let's do Tennessee. Maybe we can go to Tennessee. Because I've told my wife numerous times. Because if it wasn't for my daughter, like, we would be out of this state. You know, my daughter, she's my stepdaughter. She's, you know, she's my daughter, you know, but she still sees her father. You know, I've been her stepdad since she was 5, right? But she still sees her father, and I wouldn't want to take her away like that. I wouldn't want someone to do that to me. That's just horrible, right? And so, you know, she's 15. She'll be 16 in a couple of months, and so we've kind of been like, look, in a couple of years when she's 18 and she's out on her own and in college and stuff, maybe we'll move out of the state. And so my wife was like, well, I said, well, hey, you know, Tennessee, I got friends that live there, and they love it. Go there. And then my wife goes, well, how about Pennsylvania? I go, even better. I go, I got all kinds of friends that live there in the sim racing community. I go, but you need to know, because my wife doesn't like the heat. She's like me. I go, you need to know that it is extremely hot in the summer, and it is freezing cold in the winter. She's like, oh, okay, maybe not Pennsylvania. I was like,
all right, man, line
just
up on
letting
the
you know,
inside
babe.
row. Pit road is closed.
Welcome to the more southern states. Yeah, humidity sucks, man. When I was in North Carolina, I've told this story before. I was sitting there, and this was in like May, June, like that time, you know, and must have evolved with gills. But it was a like beautiful sunny day out. You know what I mean? And like I wake up and it's like noon, you know, because I've only been there a week or two, and I'm still kind of getting used to the time, you know, like that jet lag stuff is a real thing, man. It took me a good 14 days at least to get kind of normal with the schedule. Like the first day there, dude, I slept until like 2 p.m. I was like, what the hell? Well, it's 3 hours ahead, you know. So I'm back there, and it's like this beautiful sunny day, and I'm watching TV, and all of a sudden, like the emergency weather thing, you know, where it's like all beep, you know, that annoying beeping sound comes across the screen, and it starts listing off counties that are going to have that are under severe thunderstorm warning. Well, I don't know what county I'm in, right? I've only been here like 2 weeks. I have no idea what county I'm in. I just know that I'm in Huntersville. That's the town or the city. And so I look outside. There's not a cloud in the sky. I'm like, dude, it's beautiful. So I must not be in that county. Dude, within like 2 hours, the sky was black. And I mean like as black as Zach's car, right? Like black. And it is dumping just buckets of water. You would have thought that the heavens had all flushed their toilets at the same time. Like that's what it was like. It was crazy. And it just poured for, I mean, it seemed like forever. It was probably 20 or 30 minutes. And then the sun came out, and there was steam coming off the ground. I was like, what the hell? It was it was probably top 3 craziest thunderstorms I've ever seen in my life, dude. It was nuts. There was lightning like I'd never seen before everywhere. Just bolts of lightning everywhere. Like here in California, when we get a thunderstorm, like you hear it and then you see it. It's like one bolt. No, there it's everywhere, dude. And then over those next couple weeks, right? Because we're getting into like summertime, right? It's past Memorial Day, we're getting into summer. And dude, are you really just stuck there on the track, flipped over?
Outside. Next car is the leader. All clear, all clear.
That guy was flipped over and Zach hit him.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high. All right, you're back in third. 2 laps to go. You're in second. All right, man. White flag. One more left to go. You got one inside. Clear low, clear low.
I don't know who that was, but that was a
It's over.
fun race.
There you go, man. Good job, driver.
That was a hell of a fun race. I can't run my feature setup. Let's just go 8 gallons. We'll tighten it up a smidge and call it good. I'll take the bar split out of it. You know what? I'm going to go 800s though. I want to go 47.7 though on the cross because that should give me what I'm looking for. So anyways, it's starting to get hot, right?
Pit road is closed.
And like, I'm dying because I hate the heat as it is. And now it's 90 degrees and 90% humidity. Like, if you have never been in a place that is humid like that, it's hard to describe. It's like walking into a sauna. You feel like you're getting smacked in the face. Like it's like walking into a wall of steam. I just can't even explain it.
Catch the hey car.
So we had in the apartment complex I lived, they had dehumidifiers, and there would be a guy every day, the maintenance guy, and you would see him out there emptying out these huge tanks, and they would be full of water from the moisture that they were pulling out of the air in the apartments, dude. You'd be in the shower.
All right, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
And you're sweating, right? You're in a shower and you're sweating. Like, how do you do that? Dude, it's disgusting. I freaking hate the heat.
Get ready.
And the humidity just makes it that much worse.
All right, man.
Like here, we just get dry heat. I mean, it's still hot, but oh crap.
Green flag, green flag. Pit road is now open.
I would have been better off starting third than outside pole.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high. Go low. Next car is the leader. All right, man, caution is out, caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Let the 4 car by.
Oh, I was in front of him.
Pit road is now open.
Knoxville has got 94% humidity. That is, oh my god, that's so bad. I don't think you need
All right, man,
G-Hub
we're
to
going green
run
next time. Bye.
IRFFB. I think you just need G-Hub for your Logitech. I don't think it would screw it up.
Get ready. The pace car is in. Green, green, green. You're in third place.
Damn it.
Say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained. Got one outside. Still there. You're clear high, clear high.
Freaking tires.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear. Outside. clear high, clear high. Alright, man, we got one stopped up ahead.
Whoa, buddy.
Slow car down low. Go low.
Ah!
Man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Past the 8, past the 8, past the... Your car has too much damage. We've got to fix it. It's the 7 car. Pit road is now open.
Ah, I broke my car. Luckily, the midgets, when they're broke, they're still pretty drivable. But I think I'm gonna have to
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
loosen it up a little bit.
Get ready.
We'll see what happens.
Alright, man. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Good job, man. You're in fifth.
Ah, this thing's not wanting to turn.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high. Slow car down low. Go high.
Ah, Zach, no!
Outside. You're clear high, clear high. You're back and forth. You got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. We have 10 to go this time by.
Oh, dude. Turn, baby, turn.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
Oh,
Line up
Zach,
single
what
file.
happened?
Pit road is closed.
Aw, man.
Catch the 7 car.
My car is so bad. My car is so bad.
Pit road is now open.
And I can't tie that. I can't tie those down anymore. Dang it. Have a good night, Justin. Yeah, as soon as this race is over here in a couple laps, I'm gonna call it a night. Go eat some ice cream and watch a movie with my son.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
I got a busy day tomorrow, so Go spend some time with them tonight. Stay up late and watch TV.
Get ready.
He's got school coming up on Wednesday, so.
Alright, man. The pace car is in. Green flag.
Go,
green
dude,
flag.
go. I don't want to black.
5 laps to go. You're back and forth. Got one outside. All clear, all clear. Outside.
Damn broken front end won't turn. God dang it.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside. All clear, all clear. 2 to go this time by. Got a car stopped up high. You just got the white flag. That means one more lap to go. You're back and forth.
Ah!
Checker flag this time by. Great job, driver.
Well, I'm sure that killed the old safety rating. Dang it, man. After that wreck, dude, if I didn't get that thing perfectly rotated through the middle of the corner, dude, it just would not, like, that the steering wheel was useless. Like that right front, it was like that right front just wasn't even touching the ground. It would not turn. Like I had to, like, you saw I was having to, like, stab the brake in the throttle to just, like, snap it loose, man. It was bad. No, that must not be the results. Oh, there they are. I rating up, safety rating down. Well, as long as I'm above 2, that's okay. So, but dang it, man. I should have had a top 3, dude. I really should have. Oh, well. I'll take it. Fun night. That's all that matters. So, had a good time. Knocked a little bit of the old dirt rust off. Definitely going to have to get some practices in. I don't even know where Narc is running. Where is Narc running next week? Let's take a look real quick before we head out. We got Eldora for the Super Lates is going to kick it off, it looks like. And then in the Outlaw 410s, Eldora. Big Block Mods, Weed Sport. What clown came up with that schedule? Oh, I did. And then we've got Cedar Lake for the Midgets and the non-wing. So I'm not going to run the All-Stars. Like I said, ESRN is going to be broadcasting the All-Stars this season. So I will be broadcasting the first night, ESRN. ESRN is going to also be picking up big blocks as well. We did get Whiskey Oval. They're gonna get some of the Thursday night stuff for us after week 5, like week 6 and on. I haven't talked to him yet to find out if he's going to be able to do both or what's the deal, but he is going to get some for us, so that's cool. We've only got 3 special events this season, which is the Big Block Summer Nationals, Kokomo Smackdown for the Midgets, and then we're going to do a World 100 in the Super Lates. So not doing as much prize money this season as last season. Last season we gave out, my God, like, man, it was 15, like almost $2,000. Like, we used a lot last season. We had 500 for Knox, 400 or 500 for the Firecracker 100. We have 400 for King's Royal and 200 for SmackDown or something like that. So what was that, like 1700 something? It was a lot. So this one I think it's going to be closer to, I think Kokomo Smackdown will be probably 300. I don't have any sponsors this season for the big events. Last season I had some sponsors. This season I don't. SSR is going to be contributing basically all of it unless I get sponsors. So, so yeah, probably only be about 600 or 700 this season. But still, it'll still be fun. But anyway, so I'll definitely need to be practicing at Eldora in the super lates and the 410 sprints, and then Cedar Lake in the non-wings and the midgets. Definitely got to get 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 the rust off. So, anyways, you guys, that's gonna do it all for tonight. Like I said, this will probably be the only live stream this week. I will be back though next week. Um, Live streams will be, I'm going to be doing some midday live streams now, and so instead of doing, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday nights, Tuesdays I'm going to start earlier in the day. Wednesdays will probably at night, and then Thursdays will be a little bit earlier in the day. So instead of starting with narc, I'll probably be ending the streams with the narc races. So we'll be starting a little bit earlier, because it does get kind of late. It's early for me, but it's late for a lot of the guys who watch the stream, during the week. So we'll probably be doing a little bit earlier, but I'll keep you guys all posted on that next YouTube video I do, which will probably be tomorrow. But anyways, that'll do it. Thank you very much as always for joining me, and until next time, good luck, good racing, take care.